Hey guys, Scott Thompson, MCA Millionaires Team. I want to welcome you to actual video number 3 as far as your getting started training. What we're going to do is we're going to cover some of the tools that we have extra on the side for our team exclusive. Please make sure you don't share this with anybody outside of our team, okay? Only share it with your downline. What I do notice is that there's a lot of people in MCA that are not getting any support from their upline team members and whatnot. And you know, there's reasons behind that and whatnot. So what I want to do is, unlike those other teams where they want to cheapen it and, you know, pretty much just chop up their team and come in here, get rich and leave, and just totally debacle their whole financial future, we're more of a long-term type of team. Granted, we're going to teach you how to make a couple $1,000s a week starting your first week, but we also want to, whilst we're doing that, actually mold you and help you build a business that will pay you for many years to come, even when you decide to stop working. Okay, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for the people that want to work hard for maybe 6 months, earn a couple $100,000 in that 6 months, and then if they wanted to, they could just stop and then, you know, have a $100,000 a month income, you know, from that moment on for the rest of their lives. Those are the people that we're really looking for on this team, and that's something to really take in consideration when you're talking to people and deciding whether or not you want to talk, you know, invite them into the team. The reason why we have so many successful people on our team and the incomes that we do is because we don't just sign up just anybody. In other words, you can't just go to a website and say, hey Scott, I want to join, I'm joining your team, pal, and then just go do it. No, I have to talk to you. I want to talk to you. Because what's going on is that these people are becoming your business partners. Imagine if you had a 7-Eleven, okay? Imagine if you had a 7-Eleven or a McDonald's, you know, one of the big franchises and whatnot, and you were looking for business partners to help you expand your franchise. Imagine you're Ray Kroc, okay? And then somebody just came in and says, man, I'm going to own McDonald's, here's my money, I'm going to go buy, and stuff like that. Well, if that happened, Ray Kroc wouldn't have been so successful. Ray Kroc, the creator of McDonald's, he actually built a system to train the people, interview people, find out if they're going to be a really good fit. And there's a reason he did that, because he wants to make sure that, number one, nobody's going to ruin the McDonald's name, and number two, nobody's going to make McDonald's look cheapened or anything like that, or even hurt Ray Kroc's image. Does that make sense? Here, you have the same potential as a franchise owner. As a matter of fact, here I know franchise owners. I know a couple guys that own McDonald's, own a couple McDonald's, and you know, they spent $1 to $2 million to get it open. And 10 years later, they're still trying to get their money back. But the point is once they get their money back, they're only going to be making about $200,000–300,000 a year per McDonald's. Now here, you have the same type of opportunity in a lot shorter amount of time, and you don't have to put the $1 to $2 million into it. You're just paying $40 to join the team. Does that make sense? Kind of hope it does. So we want to make sure that we only bring people of certain caliber in here. We don't like whiners. We don't like anything. The videos on this website, on this YouTube channel, are here to help you get started and help your team get started and all this other stuff. So let's go ahead and let's chat a little bit about some of the tools. Again, you're going to have a pen and piece of paper nearby, take some notes. I'm going to share some websites with you guys and show you why we're top-notch. And again, please do not share this with anybody outside the team until they join your team and get locked in, okay? And we'll talk about the individual things. Let's see how I'm doing on time. Oh, I've got plenty of them. So let's go ahead and dive straight into it. One of the first tools that I really want you guys to understand is that one of our team systems, you guys learned about the team systems in video number 2, the automatic success team system. What we have is we actually have a webinar that explains the entire business, you know, pretty much, I guess you would say like a closing webinar. You know, they go through your system, they fill out the form, they ask to be interviewed and whatnot, then you're to the point now to where you're going to give them a call, answer any questions they have, tell them that you're going to send them a getting started email. And in the getting started email, what I like to do is I like to send them this webinar link right here, because it's a 16-minute, 27-second webinar done with our friend Clint, one of our millionaires, and also the president CEO of the company is in this webinar too, answering some of the questions. This is a powerful closing webinar, and it's really great to have. And the link to the webinar, if you guys want to go see it, is actually tinyurl.com tinyurl.com/MCA webinar. Write that down. Pause the video if you need to write that down. tinyurl.com/MCA webinar. This video is actually a very good closing tool. It's something that I've used no matter which system I'm using. I like to bring people here so they can see what's going on and pretty much see why our team is actually the cream of the crop when it comes to MCA. You know, because we don't just talk about helping people out and you know, brag about it and stuff like that. We actually give you the tools that you need to do it. So tinyurl.com/MCA webinar. Go there, check it out. You know, watch the video, learn it. On the bottom of it is some question. You know, ask your question and whatnot. This question was actually done during the live recording of this webinar, so tell them not to fill this out because I honestly don't know where that goes right now. Since the webinar is not live anymore, but they're going to see a recording of the webinar, and it's a great closer. So make sure you guys have that to your arsenal. That's a very good closer. One of the other tools I wanted to share with you guys is, you know, we've had a lot of people ask, you know, how are we able to, you know, give the $1,000 of free groceries away? How are we able to give the $1,000 in restaurant gift cards away? Scott, how are we able to give away the 2 nights, 3 days Las Vegas vacations away? How are we able to do that, you know? So what I want to do is the next website I want to give you guys is actually called cashsaver.net. Okay? I'm gonna write it out here so that way you guys can have it here. It's cashsaver.net. Okay? This is a very good website to have on our arsenal because we actually use this as an incentive-based type of team, cashsaver.net. When you get there, this is actually scrolled down to, when you get there, you're going to see this, but scroll down to the bottom. When you get here, you know, what we like to do is we like to offer the incentives. Now, as right here, you see $1,000 in restaurant groceries, coupons, the $1,000 in groceries of your choice, 3 night stays. Let's click on this one right here. See, right here, it's $10 to actually get it. What we do is we teach our team, you know, $70 is better than no dollars. How many people could actually agree with that? Okay? So when somebody joins, and they join the team and everything like that, what you're going to do is when you get paid that following Friday, the $80 per person, what we're going to do is we're going to encourage you to take 10 of that and then come here and get which one that you promised them or which one you enticed them with. I mean, did you get them the $1,000 in restaurant gift cards? Or did you get them the $1,000 in the groceries? Which one did you tell them if they join by midnight, you know, that you'll get them, okay? Or even the 3-day, 2 nights hotel accommodations. Did you get them one of those? Did you promise them one of those? If it was Hawaii, come right here and get the Hawaii certificate for $10. When you do it, make sure it's shipped straight to them. Here's the thing. Again, I mentioned $70 is better than no dollars, right? If you wouldn't have offered them an incentive, then you know they probably wouldn't have. You probably wouldn't have made a dime off of them anyways. Does that make sense? So if I tell them, you know, I'm going to help them get $1,000 grocery of their choice, I come right here, buy now, you know, submit, and then I'm going to type in their information. Let me go through here. I'm going to type in their information, have the thing actually sent to them, and I'm going to pay the $10. Here's the fun part. This $10 is a business expense. Okay, so at the end of the year, as long as I keep track of incentives that I offer my team and my customers, I could write that off at the end of the year. So technically, if you owe $1,000 at the end of the year in taxes because you made $100,000 or something like that, and you write off, you know, 10 of these that you gave away, that's $100 that you could take off that $1,000 and you only owe $900. Does that make sense? The incentives are really great and they're a great tax deduction. Okay. It's $10 to get these. Cashsaver.net is where you're going to get them from, and it's really great. Another thing that's really exclusive just for us, and you actually have to get them through me because I have a contract with the travel agency, is what we call the Cancun incentives. Okay, this is for a Cancun incentive. Now there's a code that you would type in there, and they would choose their thing and hit submit. What this is for is 5 days and 4 nights in a all-inclusive resort in Cancun, Mexico. Okay, and this is exclusive. This is exclusive. If you guys want these and you want the codes to send the customers, you have to, you know, it does cost $10 a piece. I mean, it's the same. It's here, but it's something different. So if you want to offer them 4 nights and 5 days in Cancun, you let me know, and I'll send you a certificate, you know, through a PDF file and email, to where you could actually send it to the customer or the brand new person as a welcome. They come here, type in their code, and then they come here and fill out and request their vacation voucher, and so that way they can join. It even says the name of the hotels here that they could choose from. So if you want one of these, you would send me an email, Scott at mcamillionaires.com. Tell me, you know, hey, I need 2 Cancun cards. What I'll do is I'll send you a PayPal request for the $20, and then, you know, you have 2 Cancun cards for members. So some really, really great incentives to offer people to bring to the team. That's another thing that helps us with our numbers. And again, $70 is better than no dollars. Don't you agree? So if you make $80 commission off the person, take $10 out, buy what you want to buy in order for them to do it. Again, I mean, $1,000 in free groceries, that's huge. $1,000 in restaurant gift cards, that's huge. 2 nights in Las Vegas, that's huge. And again, I mean, you know, you have these type of incentives. Okay. Now this is a public website, cashsaver.net. Again, keep it for our team though, because if we have a lot of these scrubs out there and these people in these other teams that are, you know, just out there trying to make fools of themselves and, you know, just being really big fools and whatnot, and they get a hold of this stuff, they're going to ruin it for the rest of us, and we don't want to do that. So make sure you keep this in your arsenal, and you pretty much keep it to yourself. Does that make sense? All right. So we talked about that. We talked about certificates. That's pretty much it for this video. Just wanted to share with you guys a couple of the tools, a couple of the leg ups that we have in the industry. Of course, you know, I love using this one right here, the 3 days, 2 nights hotel accommodations. It's got Cancun, Daytona Beach, Hawaii, Las Vegas. A lot of people love the Las Vegas one. Orlando, Florida for the Disney World location, Disney World area. Poconos Mountains. You guys can go up there and visit Tony Torres, one of our leaders, if you want. Poconos, PA. And you just come in here and buy the certificate for them, and they send it to them. San Antonio. The way these work is that we have contracts with the hotels. A lot of people don't know this, but when a hotel has empty rooms each night, the hotel owner still has to pay taxes on those rooms, because he's got to pay like a traveler's tax every night or tourism tax every night. What we do is we tell these hotels, hey, if you block off a certain amount of rooms for our people and just have them pay the tax, you know, they're going to pay up to $12 a night. You know, sometimes I think the most I've ever seen personally was $8, and that was Hawaii. They pay $8 a night to stay at a deluxe hotel, really nice hotel, $200-300 a night hotel, and they get it for $8 a night. What we do is we tell them, leave a certain amount of rooms blocked off, let our people stay for free, let them pay your tax so you're not out any money, and you show them how nice the hotel is. Next time they come to town, guess where they're going to want to stay? Or if they have friends going to that town, guess where they're going to recommend? So these are really good, and that's how this works. A lot of people, oh, do I got to sit through a timeshare? No, I just explained the hotel thing to you, and some great tools. So again, make sure you keep these guys exclusive to you, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Talk to you in a bit.